Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school lacrosse action is brought to you by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere, 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well, 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive. And Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school lacrosse action is brought to you by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. They see us rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Good evening, local high school sports fans. Welcome to Lawrence High School. Rick Dugal along with Brian Bork for today's girls lacrosse matchup between the Lawrence Lady Bulldogs and the Gardiner Lady Tigers. Just looking at the most recent standings, finally, the MPA has finally updated their standings, and it's kind of all over the board. Interesting standings right now in the region that both teams are in. The Yarmouth is the number one team right now with a 6-1 record. I'm not going to go down through them all, but you have Cape Elizabeth is 2-5, and they are fifth. Today's matchup has Gardiner at 4-4. They're the 8th seed right now, and Lawrence is 3-2 on the season, and they're number 12. Of course, this year all teams are going to make the playoffs because of the COVID situation, and not sure of how many games are going to be played and whatnot. So the MPA has decided that all teams are going to make the playoffs. I'm not sure if that means, so like in this scenario here, you've got 16 teams. So with an even number of teams, you'd have 1 play 16, 2 play 15, and so on. So depending on where everybody falls, we'll see if there will be any home playoff games. Obviously, if they're home playoff games, we'll be here to broadcast the Lady Bulldogs. So we'll be getting ready to start things up pretty soon here. Today's game brought to you by Sonny's Pizza, Main Street in Fairfield, Aquarius Pools and Spas, 224 Augusta Road, Winslow, Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow, Kennebec Valley Community College, Western Avenue in Fairfield, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, 420 Kennedy Drive and 15 Airport Road in Waterville, Uncle Dean's Natural Market, Grove Street in Waterville, Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street in Fairfield, Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton, and Assistance Plus, home care, behavioral health, and developmental services located in Waterville and Benton. Of course, don't forget Assistance Plus has immediate openings in Kennebec and Somerset counties for personal support specialists, certified nursing assistants, direct sport support specialists. You can apply online at assistanceplus.com. The players are on the field here. We've got Ashton Stewart for Lawrence will take the draw. And I can't quite make out the number here for Gardiner. The goalies today, Sky Cotnor for Gardiner and Emily Hersey for Lawrence. As we spoke about it before, these draws are very, very important throughout the game. Usually the team that wins the majority of the draws ends up winning the game. Draw is controlled by Gardiner. That's Emma Bourget. She comes into the offensive zone. They get it on the right side. It's Ella Cotnor. She pulls it back out and resets the offense. Just underway here at Lawrence High School. Gardiner. Both teams have played Maranacook, and both teams have been beaten by Maranacook. Emma Bourget should be a fairly. Bourget comes into the offensive zone looking to make something happen. Nothing there as she's stopped by Sage Brown. Kicks it back out. Lawrence, of course, in the loss to Maranacook, really were dominated by the Black Bears, as Sarah Louise has it. Dominated by the Black Bears in the second half. It was about 14 minutes of the second half that Maranacook was in the Lawrence offensive zone. Right side, they get it to Lily DeVersey. She tries to make something happen. Nothing there. They pull it back out. Cutting through, and Avery Baker, they don't get the ball to her. Still back up top. It's DeVersey with it. Versey looking right. Nothing there. Tries to force it into the zone. Nothing there. Good defense by Lawrence. Avery Baker tries to make a move. Baker comes back to her left. Nothing there. They throw it back out to DeVersey. DeVersey looking. Goes on the right side for Emma Bourget. Bourget comes back up top. Bourget makes a move. Bourget with the shot, saved by Hersey. Emily Hersey with a save, and she gets it out to Allie Higgins. Allie Higgins loses it, and Gardner's been able to retain possession. Avery Baker with it. And she gets it knocked away. There's a scrum in the middle, and Lawrence comes away with it. Sage Brown comes down the right side. Brown loses the handle, scoops it back up. Tries to go by the defender, comes to the middle. Brown comes into the offensive zone for Lawrence. Brown gets it to Higgins. Higgins can't make the catch, goes behind the net, scoops it over right side to Amy Boyce. Was that Baldock, I think? There's a battle for it, and Baldock wins. Gardiner picks it up, and Cottonor, the goalie, tries to get it out to Ella Shaw. Shaw cuts back to the middle and somehow gets it to Emma Bourget. You get it ahead for Diversey, and she's going to be interfered with. Gardner will have it just outside the zone, 21:39 to go. First half, no score. Diversey will start with the ball, top of the circle. She rushes the net, tries to get one by Hersey, and she does. Diversey with the first goal of the game, and it's 1-0 Gardiner. It's something that Lawrence struggled with, like I said, a lot in the Maranacook game, where they just had chunks of time where Maranacook controlled the possession in the Lawrence offensive zone, or the Lawrence defensive zone, I should say, and just couldn't clear it out. And after a while, Hersey just can't make every save. This draw is controlled by Bourget. Bourget comes to the middle, cuts it back to the right side. Goes over on the right side for Baker. Baker trying to make something happen. Nice cut. Gets into the middle. Puts one towards net. It's off to the left. Off to the right, I should say, of Hersey. And Diversey has it. Diversey tries to get by and scores. Oh, she is quick. Lily Diversey, her second goal in the last couple of minutes, and at 20:45 to go in the first half. 2-0 Gardiner. Assistance Plus has immediate openings in Kennebec and Somerset counties for personal support specialists, certified nursing assistants, and direct support specialists. Apply online at assistanceplus.com. Timeout on the field with 20:45 to go. Lawrence trails 2-0. Back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school lacrosse action is brought to you by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827.
Welcome back to Lawrence High School. Lawrence with a quick timeout here to try to change the flow of this game, as Gardiner has been dominant in the Lawrence end, really controlling the possession for the majority of the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds here of the half, and have 2 goals to show for it, both by Lily Diversey. And it will be Sage Brown and Emma Bourget, a pair of 11s, battling for the draw here. Both draws have been won by Gardiner so far. And Gardiner wins the draw again. It's Molly Mercier with it. She falls down, loses the handle. Yeah, I guess they're going to get an interference here, and she will get the possession back. She gets it to Diversey. Diversey cuts towards the middle. And another whistle. So Diversey will have it just outside the circle. Diversey charges the net, goes down low. Nice save by Hersey. Tough shot there, and Hersey able to make the save. Gardiner retains the possession, though. They get it out to Bourget. Bourget goes behind the net to Diversey. Diversey looking to create in the back of the net. Patience, Gardiner with great patience. The shot by Bourget is no good. Boy, Bourget made a nice move to the goal, and Diversey put the pass right on her, and she just shot it just wide. Gardiner with it behind the net. And they get it out to Natalie Fawcett. Fawcett goes back up top to Mercier. Bourget tries to get it in the middle, nothing there. Goes to the back of the net. Trying to make a move was Sophie Blanchard. There's nothing there. And Bourget has it. Bourget tried to get it to Blanchard and went right by her. And it'll be Lawrence ball, I believe. Haley Niles will have it for Lawrence. She gets it out ahead to Poulin. Emma Poulin on the run. Poulin gets interfered with, and she continues with the ball. Gets it over to Sage Brown. Pass that was behind her, but Sage Brown able to get back and get it. She goes in the middle for Sadie Wentworth. Wentworth loses the handle. Here comes Mercier with it. It's tipped away, but Mercier able to scoop it back up. Wentworth battling for it, but Mercier comes up with it. She gets it over to Baker. Baker cuts. Baker with a shot just wide. And it will be Gardiner ball behind the net. 17:25 to go. First half, 2-0. Gardiner dominating here in the early going. Lawrence has been over midfield twice, and they basically had possession in the offensive zone for a total of about 12 seconds here in the first half. Diversey looking, trying to make a move. Nothing there, pulls it back out. Gets it over to Baker. Gardiner's been very patient in the offensive zone. Tries to get it over to Mercier. She isn't able to make the catch, but she scoops it back up. Gets it right side for Bourget. Bourget pulls it back out. Looking. Cutting in the middle is Diversey with a shot, and she scores. Diversey scores her third goal. Natural hat trick, as they say. 3 in a row, and 16:36 to go in the half. It's 3-0 Gardiner, and they are just completely dominating this game. Assistance Plus has immediate openings in Kennebec and Somerset counties for personal support specialists, certified nursing assistants, and direct support specialists. Apply online at assistanceplus.com. Coming up on our 4th draw of the game, and first 3 have been won by Gardiner. And Gardiner has completely controlled the play here in the first half. Like I said, I believe we're almost 10 minutes into the first half here, and I think Lawrence has maybe had possession in the offensive end for 14, 16 seconds maybe. Bourget and Sage Brown will handle the draw. Looks like Mercier came out, and Ella Cottonor comes in for Gardiner. And the draw is controlled by Gardiner again. Cottonor with it. Gets it tipped away by Sage Brown. And Cottonor will retain possession. Throws it across the field to Baker. Baker takes her time in the offensive zone. This has been what Gardiner's done the whole time, almost lulled Lawrence to sleep. And then you get a cutter comes across the middle for a wide open look. Lawrence is able to steal the ball away. And it's Lexi Moran with it. And she's interfered with. She continues down the left side. Lawrence needs to get their offense going here, trailing 3-0. She gets it ahead for Stewart. Stewart into the offensive zone. Stewart tries to get it ahead. She does. The shot is wide. I think it was rushed a little bit there by Townsend. She was wide open. Here's Bork with it. Actually, at the back of the net, it's Poulin. Poulin looking. Cutters are being covered as they come through. Actually, I'm sorry, it's Whitney Churchill with it. Churchill comes back over to the left side of the net. Looking. Gets it to Stewart. Stewart can't get a shot off. Baldick has it. Baldick comes into the zone looking to try to get a shot off. She can't. And she throws one at the net. Nothing there. Baldick scoops it back up. There's a battle for it just to the right of the Gardiner goalie. And there's a whistle on the play. Don't know whose ball it is. Oh, it's Lawrence ball. Baldick will, actually it's Bork with it. Bork with an opportunity to get Lawrence on the board here. Bork with a bullet. It just gets by to the right side of Cottonor. She was trying to go short corner and it was not, and couldn't get it by. Lawrence will retain possession. Churchill with it. 14:01 to go first half. Gets it to Bork. Bork goes to the back of the net. Bork tries to feed the front. Nothing there. And Gardiner with a steal comes away with it. Bourget with it. Bourget gets it ahead for Diversey. Diversey with a beautiful cut. Trying to get to the net. Good defense by Lawrence. She goes to the back of the net to set the offense. Lawrence had their first long possession and were not able to get a score. 3-0 still Gardiner. Diversey pulls back, sets the offense. Very, very patient are the Lady Tigers. Good passing, too. Good passing team. Coming back up front. Tries to get to the net. The shot is saved by Hersey. And Hersey gets it ahead for Bork. Bork with a head of steam coming down the middle. Kaylin Bork on the run. All kinds of green in front. Bork right to the net. Bork with a shot. She scores. Oh, big goal there for Lawrence. Kaylin Bork was not to be denied on that one. .12:42 to go first half. Lawrence gets on the board, makes it 3-1. Bork, just a freshman. Of course, had the 10-goal game earlier this season, broke the Lawrence record. Well on our way to breaking the school record for most goals in a season and probably in her career as long as she stays healthy. Here comes Bourget for Gardiner. Slows it down, pulls it back out. Gardiner has been very deliberate on the offensive end. Very smart, just kind of lulling Lawrence to sleep and then striking with a player cutting through the middle or just a timely pass. Bourget pulls back out. Gets it over to Baker. Baker tries to make something happen. Nothing there. Goes back of the net to DeVersey. She's got all 3 Gardiner goals. Passes in the middle. The shot, a score. Oh, what a great pass by DeVersey. And I believe that is Ella Shaw that had the goal. Can't make out the number. No, actually it's Natalie Fawcett. First Gardiner player to score other than DeVersey. And DeVersey had the assist. Well, Lawrence is losing track of the offensive players cutting through the middle of the zone, and they're getting wide open looks on Hersey, and just, Hersey's got no chance. Comes the 6th draw of the game. Lawrence has yet to win one. In the air, and it's scooped up by Gardiner. Mercier with it. Mercier loses the handle, gets it back. Goes to the back of the net to Blanchard. Blanchard trying to force her way to the goal, and will be a turnover to Lawrence. Anna Blommerth will start it for Lawrence. 11:25 to go in the half. 4-1 Gardiner. Blommerth on the run down the right side. Blommerth looking. Gets by the defender. Blommerth slows down to get the offense set. Gets it to the back of the net. It goes over the head of Townsend. And it will be Gardiner ball. Just too high. The pass is too high by Blommerth. I'm not sure why she didn't take a shot there. She had a wide open look. And Cotnor struggled a little bit with the ball. She got interfered with, so she'll start it over for Gardiner. Tries to pass to the middle, and it's caught there by Mercier. Mercier tries to get it ahead. It's blocked by Lawrence, but she scoops it back up. Does get it ahead to DeVersey. DeVersey pulls it back out. Very deliberate is the Gardiner Tigers offense. Pulls it back out, resets the offense. 10 minutes and 2 seconds to go in the half. 4-1 Gardiner leads. DeVersey makes a run at the net. Nothing there. Pulls it back out. They don't force anything. And looks like Gardiner's going to take a timeout with 9:41 to go in the first half. 4-1 Gardiner. Will be back after this.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school lacrosse action is brought to you by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza, 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this, 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider, 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere, 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well, 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828.
Welcome back to Lawrence High School. Gardiner coming out of the timeout with the ball, leading 4-1 here. 9:41 to go in the first half. And if you're just joining us, they have dominated in Lawrence's in their own offensive end and Lawrence's defensive end the entire game. Really, Lawrence has maybe been in Gardiner's defensive end for 2 minutes total. The only goal they scored was on a rush by Kalen Bork, who got the ball probably 10 yards before midfield and just went right down the middle and put one by the Cottonwood, the goalie of Gardiner. So Diversey has it for Gardiner up top. Diversey looking, gets by the defender. Diversey with a shot, save Hersey. Emily Hersey is keeping Lawrence in the game here. Almost lost that one. Gets it out ahead. Hustling after it is Bork. And it's scooped up there by Townsend. Townsend gets ahead of the defender. Townsend one-on-one to the net. Townsend with a shot. No good. It hit the post. Gets her own rebound, though, and sets the offense behind the net. Gets it in the middle. Wide open. What a save by Cottonor. And Sage Brown was wide open in the middle and tried a bullet by Cottonor and couldn't get it through. That was a great opportunity. Two great opportunities for Lawrence here, not able to cash in. Here's Baker with it. Baker hustles down the right side. Hassled there by Stewart. Baker gets it to Diversey. 8 minutes to go in the half. 4-1 Gardiner. Diversey goes over to the top to Bourget. Bourget comes back left. Looks. Gets by her defender. The shot, save Hersey. Her sixth save of the first half. Tries to get it out ahead, and it's battled for there. And Gardiner will have it on the whistle. Here's Bourget. Bourget tries to get it over to Fawcett, who has a goal. Fawcett to the net. Fawcett with a shot. Gets by. It's actually wide of the net. And we'll see whose possession it's going to be. Going to be Gardiner possession, apparently, behind the net. Diversey There's 3 goals and an assist back there. Looking. Got it by Blommerth. She gets it up top to Baker. Baker tries to make something happen. Nothing there. Baker with a cut back to the left. Loses the handle. Gets it back. Goes to the middle, and she's going to get nailed as she came through the zone. So the seas will part for Avery Baker, and she can get to the net. She'll have a wide open look here on Hersey. On the whistle, Baker. Baker with a shot and a save by Hersey. The ball's so small you can't tell if it went in or not. 7th save of the first half by Hersey. It'll be Gardiner's possession. Going to the net is Bourget. Gets it behind the net to Diversey. 5:37 to go first half. 4-1 Gardiner. Diversey with a cut. Can't get it by the goalie as she didn't give herself a lot of room. I think Hersey was able to use the side of the net as a part of the defense there. And here comes Blommerth with it. Blommerth into the offensive zone. Cuts back to the middle. Pulls it back out. Goes to Stewart. Stewart tries to make something happen. Nothing there. And the save is made by Cotnor. Scooped up by Gardiner. It's Fawcett with it. Fawcett pulls back out. Goes down the left side. And not able to connect. And Allie Higgins will have it for Lawrence. Higgins with a rush. Up the sideline. Higgins gets by 2 defenders. Cuts back to the middle. Gets it tipped away by Diversey, but able to scoop it back up. Higgins carries into the offensive zone. Higgins into the middle. Higgins gets it. And the reverse shot is no good by Kaylin Bork. And I'm not sure what the call is here, but it's when you cross your 2 arms together. It's bad. And Bourget is going to go out. So it must have been something she did. So the Gardiner goalie, Cotnor, will put it in play. I don't know if it's because she had her stick above her head. Her stick was above her head trying to get the shot off. I'm still trying to learn these rules as I go along here. Shaw can't handle it, but she scoops it up. Goes to the middle to Mercier. Mercier on the run. Gets it over to Blanchard. Sophie Blanchard comes into the middle. Blanchard, nothing doing. Tries to go to the net. Blanchard with a shot, no good. Diversey tries to scoop it up. It's not there. But Gardiner retains the possession. As Samantha Miller in the game tried to scoop it up and finally did. Here's Diversey with it. 3:30 to go in the half. 4-1 Gardiner. Diversey gets it in the middle. It's tipped away. Lawrence tries to control. They cannot. Mercier battles for it. And it's scooped up by Gardiner. They lose the handle. Battled for over there by Lexi Moran. Still battling. And there's finally a whistle on the play. Let's see whose possession it is. It's 2 arms straight out, whatever that means. It's going to be Gardiner ball. Miller will have it for Gardiner. Gardiner trying to rush the net, looking for a shot. Nothing there. Blanchard trying to make something happen. She loses it, but it goes right to Bourget. Bourget trying to make a move to the net. Pulls it back out. 2 minutes to go. Bourget goes behind the net to Diversey. Diversey trying to make something happen. Runs through the defender, and it's going to go back to Lawrence. Blommarth will have it. Lawrence, maybe time for one more rush here. Bork back in the game. Blommarth with it. Gets it to Gordon. Lexi Gordon. Gordon with the rush. Hustling down the left side. And there's a foul on Holly Baldock with a cross check, it looked like. Guess you can't do that. Avery Baker will have it for Gardiner. Baker gets to Bourget. Gardiner, time for another move to the net here. Another opportunity to score. Leading already 4-1. Gets it to Diversey. Diversey with the shot, and she scores. Lily Diversey with her 4th goal of the first half to make it 5-1 Gardiner. Well, you got to know where she is on the field all the time. She just came out of nowhere, and the defender didn't see her there and had a wide open look. Hersey didn't have a chance. Assistance Plus has immediate openings in Kennebec and Somerset counties for personal support specialists, certified nursing assistants, and direct support specialists. Apply online at assistanceplus.com. Lawrence is yet to win a draw in this game. And maybe that's why Gardiner has dominated. Will be Sage Brown and Bourget on the draw. And Lawrence does win it. Here's Higgins. Higgins with a move to the net. Higgins wide open and can't get the shot off. It got tipped at the last minute. But Lawrence still has possession. Stewart with it. As we go to a minute left in the half. Lawrence really needs a goal here. Bork has it. Bork gets it in the middle for Higgins. And Gardiner comes away with it. Cottonor gets it on the right side for Ella Cottonor. Almost stolen away there by Bork. Gardiner retains the possession. They lose it. And Higgins battling for it. But Baker comes away with it. 30 seconds to go in the half. Baker spins back. They're going to have to hustle to get a shot off here. Pulls it back out. $17 to go. Baker pulls it back out to set the offense. Actually, it's Diversey. Diversey looking to create something with 10 seconds to go. She goes right side for Blanchard. Blanchard going to have to get a shot off here with 3 seconds to go. Blanchard throws it towards the net. And that'll be the end of the first half. You score. Gardiner 5, Lawrence 1. Back after this.
Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive. And Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school lacrosse action is brought to you by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza. 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Kennebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231. By Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Welcome back to Lawrence High School. Getting ready to start the second half here. Gardiner with a 5-1 lead. They completely dominated this first half here. Lawrence really got their work cut out for them to try to turn this around. In the first half, Gardiner went up 3-0 quickly as Lily DeVersey had the first 3 goals. Lawrence came back to make it 3-1 on a rush by Kaylin Bork. Really, the only offense that they had in the first, 15 minutes of the first half maybe, was that rush up the middle. Bork was able to score the goal. And then Natalie Fawcett scored to make it 4-1, and DeVersey scored to make it 5-1 towards the end of the half. Emily Hersey with 7 saves in the first half. And actually Sky Cottonor, the goalie for Gardiner, has 4 saves. The big stat of the game, other than controlling possession, which Gardiner probably controlled about, I'm going to guess 19 minutes plus in that first half, was in the Lawrence defensive end. But they also won every draw that they had in the first half. They had 6 draws, and all 6 were won by Gardiner. So Lawrence going to try something a little different here. They got Allie Higgins taking the draw against Bourget, who is unbeaten in draws in this game. And again, she wins it again. Gets it to Fawcett, who has a goal. Fawcett gets it over to Diversey. Diversey pulls it back out. Very, very patient, this Gardiner team is. Almost lulled Lawrence to sleep there in the first half a couple of times, and very deliberate, very slow passing around the perimeter, and then all of a sudden they'd have a cutter dart to the middle and they'd be wide open. Back of the net, it gets by Blanchard, but she'll scoop it back up. Blanchard looks to rush the net. Gets it back out to Bourget. Bourget tries to get through the defense. Nothing there. Pulls it back out. Not only are they patient, but they don't take bad shots either. They don't force anything. Diversey with it. Diversey gets to the middle. Diversey tries to get a shot off, and she gets knocked down. And that's going to be a penalty on Lawrence. And Diversey will get a wide open look here. It's just underway in the second half. Actually, the penalty is going to be against Gardiner, looks like, and Lawrence will have the possession. Anna Blomirth with it. And she will take it up the middle of the field. Over midfield. Tries to get it ahead to Bork. A pass that was down around her ankles. She wasn't able to scoop it up. But she does get it. Bork tries to get to the net. Goes behind the net. Tries to get an open look. And there's a whistle on the play. Lizzie Gruber back there playing defense. You probably remember her from basketball as Gardiner beat Lawrence in the finals this year in the tournament. Lizzie Gruber, one of the better basketball players in Central Maine. She's like 6'2", so on the lacrosse field, she takes up a lot of space. Here's Bork with it. On the whistle, Bork will have an opportunity here. Bork with a bullet, and she can't get it by. Saved by Cottonor. Lawrence retains the possession. Townsend with it. Tries to get it in the middle, and Baldick couldn't connect, but she is able to scoop it back up and restart the offense. Baldick gets into the middle, goes to the back of the net, goes across to Bork. Bork looking. A lot of movement, nobody getting open for Lawrence. Bork trying to be patient back there. Gets it in the middle, and it was too low for Higgins to handle. And Gardiner scoops it up. They try to get it ahead, and they do for Mercier. Mercier goes right side for Louise. Sarah Louise loses the handle, scoops it back up. Loses it again, scoops it back up. She's hassled there by Lexi Moran. And Bourget has it. Goes right side for Louise. Louise comes to the middle, pulls it back out. 21-14 to go, second half. 5-1 Gardiner. Get it to the back of the net to Diversey. Diversey with 4 goals and an assist, been involved in every goal. Diversey looks for an opening, gets away from the shoot, scores. Oh, I don't even think Hersey saw that one coming. Lily Diversey with her 5th goal of the game, and it's 6-1 Gardiner. Well, with the chunks of time that Gardner is able to take off the clock in their offensive end, Lawrence is really going to get some quick goals here to get back in this one. Here's the draw that has been won every time by Gardner. Sage Brown's going to be on the draw this time for Lawrence. And Brown almost won the draw. It was there's a battle for it as Stewart. And it will go to Gardner. Louise with it. Louise comes to the middle. Trying to make something happen, goes back of the net for Diversey. Diversey. Looking. Allowing the cutters to get set up. Gets it up top for Bourget. Back of the net to Diversey. Diversey tries to get it in the middle. Intercepted by Hersey. Nice play by Emily Hersey. It's going to be Lawrence ball. 19:47 to go in the half. Trailing 6-1. Here comes Niles with it. Niles hustling down the left side. Gets by the defenders past midfield. Niles goes back to the middle. And she's going to be interfered with there by Grace Milliken. Niles has it. Falls down, does a split, loses the ball. I think she just lost her footing there. And there's a battle for the ball, and coming away with it is Milliken of Gardiner. She gets it to the goalie, Cotnor, and tries to get it ahead. And it's going to be scooped up by Baker. Avery Baker gets it in the middle for Bourget. Gardiner, very good passing team. Bourget looking. Tries to get it to the right side to Fawcett. She could not make the catch, but she's able to scoop it up. Hassled by Lawrence's Niles, and they get it behind the net to Blanchard. Back up top for Bourget. Bourget with the cut, trying to get to the middle. Gets it to the back of the net to Diversey. Diversey tried to find a seam but couldn't. Pulls it back to the back of the net. Diversey looking, goes to the back of the net. It's Bourget. Back to Diversey. Back to Bourget. Bourget pulls it back out, hassled by Higgins. She gets it on the right side. It's Baker. Baker tries to get it in the middle for Bourget. Bourget scoops it up, shot, save Hersey. And she's able to knock it above the net. But Gardiner retains possession. Blanchard with it to Diversey. Diversey goes back to Blanchard. 17 minutes to go in the half. Blanchard comes out, reverses, tries to shoot on Hersey. Hersey with the save. Tries to get it ahead, and battled there by Gruber, and Churchill comes away with it. I'm sorry, Poulin comes away with it. Emma Poulin down the right side, goes back to the middle. Goes back right side. Gets it over to Baldick. Baldick trying to make something happen. And there's a whistle on the play. I don't know what that is, but They're pointing towards actually Baldick. Baldick's going to come off the field. So it will be Gardner ball with a man advantage. Avery Baker will start the possession. Baker gets it right side to Milliken. They go in the middle for Bourget. Bourget tries to get it to a wide open Diversey. Diversey now they were not able to collect it, and Lawrence has it. Here comes Poulin. Emma Poulin pulls back, resets, and makes her move. Goes to the right side to Churchill. Churchill trying to make something happen. Nothing there. Good defense. She gets to Brown. Sage Brown with it. Brown loses the handle, scoops it back up. Goes back up top. It's Ashton. Stewart. Another whistle on the play. Looks like Lawrence will retain the possession. 15-12 to go in the second half. 6-1 Gardiner. Stewart will have it just outside the circle. Stewart with a bullet right by the goalie. Gets it by Cottonor. Big goal there by Ashton Stewart. And it's 6-2. I'm surprised that doesn't happen more often. I want to remind you that Assistance Plus has immediate openings in Kennebec, Somerset counties for personal support specialists, certified nursing assistants, and direct support specialists. Apply online at assistanceplus.com. Let's see if Lawrence can win a draw here. They haven't won one in this game. And finally, Sage Brown wins a draw. Gets it to Stewart. Stewart, who just scored, cuts back to the middle. Stewart looking, goes to Higgins. Higgins can't catch it, but's able to scoop it up. Stays with it, gets it to Stewart. Stewart pulls back, looking, goes back of the net for Churchill. I'm sorry, Poulin. Emma Poulin with it. Baldick back in the game now. Poulin trying to make something happen, and there's a whistle on the play. And Poulin must have got hassled too much there. She throws it in the middle. It's knocked away by Gardiner, but Lawrence able to scoop it up. Holly Baldick has it. Baldick makes a move. Baldick spins back to her left. Nothing there. Good defense by Gardiner. Tries to get free. Shot off. She get it in? No. Save. No, it is a goal. Baldick with a goal, and two big ones there. Gets Lawrence right back in this thing at 6-3. By the way, big announcement today for the Bork family is Alyssa Bork is taking her talents to Burlington, Vermont. She had the big signing there, kind of like LeBron had. You know, she had all these hats lined up in front of her. Wasn't sure which one she was going to go to. She's taking her javelin talents to Division I UVM. She's going to major in biomedical engineering. Or sounds like something that, you know, smart people do. Very congratulations to Alyssa. And the draw is a draw. See what I did there? They're going to tip it up again. Lawrence has won the last 2 draws. And Brown battling for it, not able to come up with it. Gardiner comes away. In the middle, it goes to Fawcett. She has a goal in this game. Fawcett with the shot. Save Hersey! And she redirects it. Niles got it batted away, and she will have the possession. Lawrence trailed 6-1. They've had 2 quick goals here to make it 6-3. And Gardiner will get the possession back. Here's Louise with it. Louise comes to the middle. Cuts back, tries to get so she could pull the trigger. Couldn't do it. She gets it to Diversey. And Gardiner will pull it back. Try to set their offense here. Try to get back to what they've had success with here, was being very deliberate, very slow, and just waiting for Lawrence to make a mistake. Blanchard with it. Blanchard tries to get herself loose for a shot. Good defense there by Haley Niles, and she steals it away. Niles on the run up the left side. Looking. Tries to get it ahead and does. Bork hustling after it. Bork tries to scoop it up. Oh, she couldn't get it. Boy, if she would have been able to scoop that up, she had a clear path to the goal. They get it to on the right side to Blanchard. Gardiner, just under 12 minutes to go. Gardiner's going to take a timeout. We will as well. 6-3, Gardiner. 11:51 to go in the game. Back after this.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well. Uncle Dean's Natural Market.
Holly Baldick and one from Ashton Stewart to get back in this game. Gardiner calls a timeout. They have the possession in the Lawrence, in their offensive zone. So Diversey will have it behind the net. Diversey looking for the cutters. She makes a move on her own, tries to spin. Shot is no good, as it was tried to get the short corner and was wide. Here's Blanchard with it. Blanchard goes back behind the net to Diversey. Diversey looking. Goes up top for Bourget. Bourget with the cut. Bourget trying to get free. Gets it tipped away by Blomerth. And I believe it will be an interference call here. Gardiner will have the ball just outside the circle. Bourget with it. Bourget on the attack. Saved by Hersey. Boy, she tried to go 5-hole, and Hersey was up to the task. Gruber is able to knock it down, and Gardiner retains the possession. 10th save by Hersey. He's kept Lawrence in this game. Could easily be 12-3 right now. Here's Louise with it. Gets it in the middle to Fawcett. Fawcett tried to get a shot off. Nothing there. It's battled for by Blomerth. And Lawrence will have the possession. Blomerth comes up the right side, loses the handle. Tries to scoop it back up. It's battled for. Still battled for. There's a whistle on the play. It's going to be Lawrence ball. Sarah Townsend will put it in play. Townsend goes up the right side, gets knocked off the ball by Gardiner. So she will retain the possession. Trying to get into the offensive zone, she does. Townsend goes behind the net. Townsend looking, tries to get it in the middle. It's tipped away nicely by the goalie, Cottonor. Lawrence has it. Shot is blocked. Bork has it. Bork gets it to Stewart. Stewart spins, tries to get the shot off. Nothing there. Just too many bodies in front. Really couldn't get a good shot away. And Gardiner will have it with 8:42 to go in the second half. A long pass downfield, and it's scooped up by Gardiner. It's Fawcett with it. Fawcett has a goal in the game. Fawcett trying to get to the net. Fawcett knocked by Lexi Moran, and she will have the ball just outside the circle. Fawcett to the net, goes behind the net to Blanchard. Blanchard goes over to Diversey. 7:45 to go in the second half. 6-3 Gardiner. Again, happy to take some time off here and get their offense, be very deliberate, wait for the Lawrence defensive breakdown, and then get an easy shot. Here's Bourget. Bourget hassled by Boyce. And Boyce commits the infraction. Here's Bourget. Gets it in the middle. The shot is just wide. as Louise got free in the middle but wasn't able to get a good shot off there. There's Moran with it. I'm sorry, Diversey with it. Diversey gets it to Fawcett. Fawcett trying to force her way into the circle. Fawcett pulls it back out. Good defense by Lawrence. And Stewart is able to scoop it up. Lawrence gets the possession back with 6:36 to go. Stewart gets hassled. Got away from the defense, but they stop play. Stewart gets free down the left side. Over midfield. Ashton Stewart carries. She has a goal in this game. Gets it ahead to Townsend. Townsend in the middle. Townsend goes right side for Boyce. Boyce pulls it back out. Goes up top for Townsend. Lawrence with a goal. Must have been Kaylin Bork that scored it. That's a big goal. Lawrence with 3 straight goals here to make it 6-4. Still time left, 5:52. They're going to have to get the possessions. They're going to have to not allow Gardiner to just tank the ball in the offensive end for minutes on end. And they got to win these draws. They've won 1 draw in this game. Lawrence will take a timeout. We will as well. 6-4 Gardiner. Back after this.
The Central Maine Motors Auto Group wants to buy your vehicle. Come into any Central Maine Motors Auto Group dealership in Waterville and get the most for your car, truck, SUV, or crossover, whether you're trading it towards a new one or not. Selling it online yourself can be a hassle. Or worse, the used car business has never been better at Central Maine Motors Auto Group, and they want to add your vehicle to their inventory. If you're unhappy with your trade-in offer from another dealer, give Central Maine Motors Auto Group a call, and you could get more money for your vehicle with no purchase necessary. Call 872-5591 to speak with used car specialists Mike Lambert, Dan Seegers, or Wendy Voter. 872-5591. The Central Maine Motors Auto Group is buying used vehicles. Come into any of their 3 locations. Central Maine Toyota at 15 Airport Road, right behind Central Maine Motors Chevy Buick, 420 Kennedy Memorial Drive, and Central Maine Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram Fiat, 300 Kennedy Memorial Drive in Waterville. Online at cmautogroup.com.
Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Any commercial use, rebroadcast, retransmission, or distribution of the following presentation without the express written consent of Epic View Studios is strictly prohibited.
Today's high school lacrosse action is brought to you by the following local sponsors. Sonny's Pizza, Main Street, Fairfield. Fresh dough, better pizza. 453-7624. By Aquarius Pool and Spa, 224 Augusta Road in Winslow. You deserve this. 872-5827. By Northeast Labs, 227 China Road in Winslow. Maine's largest laboratory services provider. 873-7711. By Ken.
Welcome back to Lawrence High School. Rick Dougal, Brian Bork here. 6-4. Lawrence trailed 6-1 with about 12 minutes left in the game, and they've scored 3 goals here in the last 4 or 5 minutes to make this a game. And a big draw coming up here. Really, Lawrence cannot afford to let Gardiner have too many more of their long possessions in the offensive zone, because they'll just kill the clock back there. They're very patient, very good passing. They don't force anything. Well, they really need to win the draw here. They've only won 1 in the game. It's going to be Brown and Bourget. draw is battled for and won by Bourget. Bourget scoops it up. Gets it ahead to Fawcett. Fawcett gets it in the middle. Diversey with the shot. It goes wide. And it's going to remain Gardiner ball. Diversey fell down as she was taking that shot. So Blanchard will have it for Gardiner behind the net. Blanchard will come back looking. Gardner doesn't need to score here. They just need to take some time off and to get it behind the net to Diversey. Diversive. Battled back there by Wentworth. And Bourget has it. Bourget tries to come to the middle. Nothing there. Goes to the top of the circle by Baker. It's tipped away, and it remains Gardner ball. Good defense there by Brown of Lawrence. 4:27 to go on a moving clock. Gardner leads 6-4. Baker with it. Baker pulls it back out. Goes to Bourget on the left side. Bourget tries to get it to Diversey with a great catch. Diversey scoots in and out of traffic and pulls it back out. Ball is loose. Gardner able to scoop it up. Mercier with it. She goes to Bourget. Bourget tries to cut back to the middle, sees a seam and scores. Hersey never even saw it. What a great move there by Bourget. Emma Bourget gives Gardner a 7-4 lead with 3:44 to go in the game. So as I said, Lawrence has won only one draw in this game. This is a huge draw here. Brown versus Bourget. And it's tipped away, but Gardner controls it. Great anticipation there by Mercier. And almost scoops it up. Battling for it is Bork. I'm sorry, not Bork, but Stewart. And Boyce will steal it away and then get interfered with. So 3:14 to go. They're going to have to hustle. Boyce loses the handle. And it's scooped up by Gardner. Actually, Stewart battling for it. As Ella Cotnor was Natalie Fawcett battling for it. And Stewart will have it. Stewart tries to get it ahead for Brown, and Brown scoops it up, makes a nice scoop. Brown picks it back up again. Brown has to go back where she got fouled and restart from there as the clock runs. The clock is not Lawrence's friend here. Sage Brown comes in to the offensive zone. Brown with a shot. It's tipped. And another whistle on the play. And it looks like they're going to have a penalty. Going to be on Lawrence again. Looks like Bork is going to have to come out of the game. No, actually it's Sage Brown. And Gardner will have it with 2:20 to go and a 3-goal lead. As they restart play. Stolen away by Higgins. Good anticipation by Allie Higgins, not able to collect it though. And it goes behind the net, still hustling after it. 2 Lawrence players and a Gardiner player. And it will be Lawrence with it. 1:58 to go. Bork with it in the middle. Stewart with it. Can't get the shot off. Is it a goal? There was a goal by Lawrence, but it was waved off. Not sure what happened, but Gardiner has it now. This is something I don't understand about this sport. You throw the ball out of bounds and you get to retain the possession? Doesn't make any sense. No, actually it's Lawrence ball. Here's Townsend with it. Townsend trying to force her way to the net. And I believe she will have it. They need a quick goal here. Lawrence does. 1:43 to go, trailing 7-4. Townsend. Waiting for the whistle. Townsend with the shot. Save by Cottonor. Just the 5th save for Sky Cottonor. But really tough save there. That was a bullet right at her knees. She was able to get her stick down to knock it away. And it looks like it's going to be Gardiner ball with 1:39 to go and a 3-goal lead. Grace Milliken will put it in play. Milliken gets it in the middle. Nice catch there by Baker. Baker looks ahead. It's going to be Lawrence ball with 1:30 to go in the half. I'm sorry, yeah, in the second half. Moran will put it in play. And she's hassled there by Louise. Clock stops inside 2 minutes. And here's Moran with it. Moran going in the middle. Another whistle on the play. I don't think the clock started from the last time. .121 to go in the game. 7-4. Gardiner with the lead. Moran with it again. Moran down the middle. Trying to get a shot. Get in position to take a shot. Gardiner tips it away. Gardiner battling for it, but it's scooped up by Emma Poulin. Poulin needs to hustle, needs to get a shot off quickly. Tries to get it ahead. Oh, Bork couldn't make the catch. Oh, she had a wide open look at the net. Bork has it behind the net. 52 seconds to go. Gets it in the middle for Stewart. Stewart can't get a shot off. And it's controlled by Gardiner. Comes Louise with it. I'm sorry, Baker. Baker cuts into the middle. 37 seconds to go. Baker has it. Baker comes into the offensive zone. Baker looking. Moran shoves her a couple of times, trying to get the clock to stop. 23 seconds to go. Baker gets it over to Bourget. 19 to go, trailing by 3. Bourget just happy to go back and forth with it. Really nothing Lawrence can do at this point. There's no way you can score 3 goals in 8 seconds. There's a battle for it. And that's going to be your ball game. The final score, Gardiner 7, Lawrence 4. We'll be back to wrap things up after this.
Quebec Valley Community College, 92 Western Avenue, Fairfield. Start here, go anywhere. 453-5000. And by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville. Come get your keys at the place with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. By Uncle Dean's Natural Market, 80 Grove Street in Waterville. Eat well, live well. 873-6231.
Welcome back to Lawrence High School. Rick Dougal along with Mr. Bork. And we're wrapping this one up here. So it was Gardiner came out quickly and scored 3 quick goals at the beginning of the game. They just dominated the possession in the first half. Really probably had 19 of the 25 minutes in the Lawrence defensive zone. And they were able to take a 4-1 lead at the half. They came right out, scored 2 goals in the second half to go up to 6-1. Then Lawrence started to chip away, came back, made it 6-4. But they just could not win enough draws. That really was the game. 2 big things stood out. It was the draws, that Lawrence only won 1 draw in the entire game, and also the time of possession, which Gardiner just dominated. For Gardiner, Lily Diversey had 5 of the 7 goals. Emma Bourget had a goal, and Natalie Fawcett had a goal. Sky Cotnor had 5 saves for Gardiner. For Lawrence, they dipped to 3-3 on the season. Gardiner improves to 5-4. 2 goals by Kaylin Bork, 1 goal by Ashton Stewart, and Holly Baldick had a goal as well. Emily Hersey had 10 saves in net and really kept Lawrence in this game. They really could have got blown out if it wasn't for some of the saves that Emily Hersey had. I want to also remind you that we'll be back here on, I think, did you say tomorrow, Brian? Tomorrow, 6 o'clock, the boys will be on the field taking on Nokomis. And then Friday, Brian and I will be back up at the baseball field. A big baseball game between Winslow and Lawrence. Right now, the heel points, as of today, had Winslow in 3rd and Lawrence in 4th. So that's a big, big game as far as setting up the playoffs here for the heel points. I want to also remind you that Assistance Plus has immediate openings in Kennebec and Somerset counties for personal support specialists, certified nursing assistants, and direct support specialists. Apply online at assistanceplus.com. Final score 7-4, Gardiner with the win. For Brian Bork, I'm Rick Dougal. You have a great night, everybody.
Tanya's Tips and Trims, 27 Main Street, Fairfield. A full-service salon and spa for all your beauty needs. 453-1776. By Kennebec Equipment Rental, 19 Skowhegan Road, Fairfield. Quality rental equipment and sales since 1964. 453-9351. By Dixon's Country Market on the Neck Road in Benton. Groceries, cold beer, propane, gas, and more. 453-9547. By Ming Lee Chinese Restaurant, 365 Main Street, Waterville. Voted the best of the best for 15 years. 873-2828. Prime Financial on the West River Road in Waterville, helping Maine families pursue their retirement goals through planning and investment management. Call today, 877-9450. Ready to grow your business? Place your business ad here. Email Epic View Studios and Marketing at epicview@yahoo.com.
Run away, and I know I'm right now. We can change anything and make it better together. Now we're strong, don't question it. The truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back. The sea is rising like we dancers. Imagine life without a purpose. Now picture everything you're fighting for. Now picture everything you're fighting for.
Did you know that Americans spend 90% of their time indoors? This poses the question, how safe is the air and water in my home? Northeast Laboratory Services is a fully accredited veteran-owned laboratory with 2 convenient locations in Westbrook and Winslow, Maine. Northeast Labs has all your environmental testing services covered, including water quality, lead, radon, mold, and asbestos. Convenient kits make testing your home easy. Stop by one of their locations and pick up a collection kit for free or order one online at anylabservices.com. For exceptional customer service and knowledgeable analysts ready to assist with any questions, call Northeast Labs today to find out how they can provide answers for a healthier environment for you and your business.
Life is complicated enough. Let's get back to the basics. Starting with what we eat. Healthy food sustains, nourishes, and fuels our bodies and minds. We understand that your food choices really do matter, and we're here to help. No preservatives, no artificial flavors or ingredients. Just wholesome, real food. From the farm to your table. Food the way it should be. Eat well, live well.